Hey guys, what's up? It is Andrew from Gated Technologies, and welcome to the first official episode of the Unreal Engine 4 RPG tutorial series 2020 reboot. This tutorial series will be going over an RPG game using Unreal Engine 4, and I've decided that we're just going to stick with 4.23.1, and in a later episode, I'll teach you guys how to update your project to a later version, which is when we'll go to 4.25 or 4.26 is available at that time. So we're just gonna go into our launcher. We're going to launch 4.23.1, and after it loads up, we're going to create our new project, and we're just gonna do some various input and action mappings and stuff like that. So let's just let Unreal Engine load up really quick. So we're in a project browser. We're just going to do new project. We're going to be doing a third person RPG game. So if I can find third person, I'm going to change it from my project folder to my YouTube tutorial, and we're just going to call this RPG. Make sure your overall hardware to target is desktop or console, and have it be maximum quality and with no starter content, just to reduce space, and do create project. Now Unreal Engine will close and reload up into your project. Also, remember, if you guys do like this, please make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications on one more episode, or just videos in general from my channel go on YouTube. And here we are inside our project. Here we are. So, if we press play, we can just go in. We can move around. We're in our project. Everything looks nice. So here we are in our project settings. That opens up automatically for me, but to get to it, just do settings and then project settings. We're also going to go to world settings over here, and we're just going to start setting things up. So all of this you can pretty much leave the same. If you want to change it, the name, so I'm just going to do the RPG 2020 reboot. That's what I call this project name. Maps and modes, we will keep it as a third-person example map. The game mode will probably change in a different episode. Packaging, you can pretty much keep this the way it is unless you have more advanced project. Then you can take a look at these advanced settings. And I am going to be rebooting my Unreal Engine 4 basic tutorial series probably a little bit after I start this one. So full disclosure or disclaimer or whatever you want to say, this tutorial series, you need to have at least a basic knowledge of Unreal Engine 4 and blueprints. Will not be using any C++ in any of my tutorials whatsoever unless I create a C++ only, which I do not know C++, so the odds of that are very, very small. So one thing we're going to go here is go to supported platforms. Instead of do all platforms, since this is a PC only, we are going to just unclick all of the different platforms. So we're going to keep desktop, Linux, Mac, and Windows. HTML5 is being less and less used, and it's actually soon going to be phased out of Unreal Engine, so I wouldn't recommend choosing that. And then again, target hardware, we already changed that. So what we're going to do in this episode, other than create our project, is go into the engine, input, and we have axis and action mappings. So we can go back into our viewport, go into our content browser, blueprints, Unreal, third person character, and we can delete the press R to reset VR orientation position since this is not a VR project, and then come here and delete this. We're just getting rid of all unnecessary things and then adding what we do need. So all of this is this normal. We can actually exit out of this for now. So we are going to be doing different systems and stuff like that. I know we're going to do like a crouch or like a sneak system. So like if you're sneaking, you could do like twice the damage of your weapon, stuff like that, which is what I'm actually currently about to start working on in my Mages and Warriors. I'm going to be working on my combat system. So we can add a new action mapping. Let's call this sneak. And we're going to have this be left control. We're going to have another one called sprint. This is going to be left shift. And then I know in some games there's have like the always run, like in The Witcher or Skyrim. So we're gonna create one of those too, just something cool we can do. Always run. And we're just gonna have this just be the caps lock key, which is what I have it set in Skyrim. So we have those action mappings, axis mappings, we don't need to change. So we're all good in here for now. And I believe that's all we have to do in here in the first place, actually. Yeah. So let's just make sure you save our project. And we're also going to be doing basic content browser sorting stuff. Like we're basically just going to set up all our folders and get everything ready for the second episode, which is just going to be like our game mode and stuff like that. So create a new folder, and I'm going to call this RPG underscore tutorial. We're going to create a bunch of different folders. We're going to create a textures folder, materials, audio, blueprints, UI, and then I think we're also going to, I think that's all we're creating here in the main RPG tutorial folder. If we can go inside blueprints, we can just type in actors, go into UI, one called minimap. We're going to create menus, and that's it there. Blueprints, actors. Actually, no, we're not going to create a folder right here. We're going to create an animations folder right there. Inside a blueprint, we're also going to create character for when we create our own character. And just so we know which one of these is ours, we're going to right click on our folder to set color, and I'm just going to choose let's do blue, just like that. All right, so just gonna put this up. I think all we need to do now is take a look over here up in these settings. So pretty much you can to get the best performance out of Unreal Engine, you can come over to settings, edge scalability settings, and change it to any of these, or you can do auto where they'll test your system and find the best settings. Usually I keep all of this on high, which is what I usually have, but I do have a very powerful computer, so it can, your mileage may vary. So if we, I think actually we're finished with this episode. I don't really have anything else to, so I do want to say there will be episodes where I am using content that I already own, and those will be labeled as advanced episodes. For those who do have money to spend to buy assets off the Unreal Engine marketplace, you will be able to do that. But that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I know I did. We set up a project, we got our file structure set up, and we are going to be ready in the next episode, which I believe I said was setting up the game mode and basic setup of our character. We'll probably import a custom character from Mixamo in the 3rd episode, and that is what the next few episodes are going to be like. This episode was released a little later than I thought it was going to be. It is currently Sunday the 10th. It might be up tonight. If not, it'll be up on the 11th. But I do want episodes to be done every Sunday, so that's what I'm hoping. No guarantees, but I am probably gonna start record a bunch of episodes at a time and then start releasing them weekly. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications to make sure you get instant notifications to kind of become part of the early squad on my videos, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Andrew from Gamer Technologies, signing off.